Heya guys, Snook here, and today we're gonna do something different. I'm gonna show you how to get this Shadowlands secret mount. Blanchy Reins is this ethereal red horse that, as far as I know, is a ghost of a once living horse named Blanchy. This is a lengthy process, so please listen carefully in order to not mess things up. First, you need to understand the pattern of what we are about to do. Basically, in order to get this horse, you need to meet her at a specific river spot in Revendreth for 6 days and give her specific items. No, you don't have to be 6 days in a row, just any 6 days whenever you can. I'm gonna now show you where she appears and how to talk to her. Here is the spot in the map and the coordinates. As you see, there is a little river here, and you need to stay somewhere in the middle of it, not at the sides, cause Blanchy appears at the start of the river and runs down to it in high speed. A player needs to be in her way in order to intercept her and proc the dialogue option. Just how it happens here. Keep in mind that she spawns every 1 to 2 hours and stays up for only 5 minutes. Because of your troublesome spawn timer, people make groups in Raid Finder, so make sure you utilize those in order to find an instance where she is already spawned. This way you might get lucky and you won't have to wait at all. Now that we've got this process solved, let's see what items we will need to gather before heading to Blanchy. I personally like to gather each item the same day I am to give it to her, because I have seen bugs reported that items disappear or won't appear at all if you try to gather them all from the start. This might be entirely fixed by now, but I'm just saying just to be safe. So here is the item list. The first item we need is 8 handful of oats. You can find those in these locations at the northern parts of Westfall in Eastern Kingdoms. And you need to be at least level 56 in order to gather them. They are just big sacks on the ground that you need to click in order to pick them up. And they disappear afterwards. They do spawn in a few minutes again, but people sometimes fight over them. So if you aren't fast or lucky enough, just go buy your oat sacks from the auction house. The second item you will need is a Grooming Brush. You can get that from Sneak and Snee in Darkhaven, in this location over here. The third item you will need is 4 sturdy horseshoes. You can find those dropped all around, mainly on roads south and east of Darkhaven. Just pay attention to shiny clickables on the ground and you will gather them in no time. And the fourth item you need is a bucket of clean water. This one is a bit annoying, cause first you gotta pick up the empty bucket from the same place where you got the brush. And then you need to go to Ardenweald or Bastion to a specific spot in order to fill it up with clean water. I'm gonna show you the Ardenweald option since it's the one I did. Head straight up to this location where you will find some spiral-like lake. Get into the water and click the empty bucket. It will immediately change into a bucket of clean water. The fifth item you will need is a comfortable saddle blanket. You can buy that from Tatru, who is located in Revendreth over here. As you might know, Tatru changes his price list every week, so make sure you have enough of his exchange currencies before visiting him. The sixth and final items of our list is 3 Dread Hollow Apples. You can simply buy them for a few gold from Mims, who is located northeast of Chart Ramparts, easily accessible from the nearby flight point. So, after you give the apples to Blanchy, she is finally yours. Sadly, nothing dramatic happens to congratulate you for getting this troublesome horsey. You just get a chat message saying you create Blanchy Reins. After that, just pop the item Reins from your inventory, and there you have it. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and may all of you now have this beautiful red horse. Till next time, take care!